everybody. So today we are going to talk about a little bit about family engagement. So our school knows a lot about family engagement because we are a Title I school and we have to go through lots of family engagement processes in order to keep that funding. So this is just a little bit of information of why family engagement is so important, and then we're going to talk about some strategies that you can use in your classroom. So our introduction, so this presentation is geared towards classroom teachers and school staff members regarding the development of family engagement. It will provide strategies that will allow for realistic expectations of how family engagement can be an instructional tool within our school. And we all know very well that our family engagement is such a vital portion of getting our children to succeed. So we just talked about this a little bit, but the most important things about family engagement is a parent's attitude towards our school can really support the children's education considerably. They can inspire and empower the children to develop good learning habits. Parent involvement leads to the reduction of absences. That's so important here at our school. I know our school has won the award for attendance for our county for years, and we want to keep that up. And I think a lot of that has to do with our school having such fantastic parent engagement. And so our parents want our kids to be here, and that's such an important part of family engagement. So family engagement also promotes better behavior. I know we all have those students in our classroom who at times can be very trying. So the more that we can get our parents involved, the better behaved our children are going to be. And then of course the more learning that's going to be able to occur because you're not having to deal with those behaviors. Parent involvement improves parent and teacher satisfaction. So of course, I'm sure we've all had, a couple of parents that have not been our most favorite parents, I would say. But if you get them in the classroom and help get them involved in their students' learning, the better that relationship with those parents is going to be. So of course, some barriers of family engagement. A lot of times when schools are pushing family engagement, they come about it the wrong way, and they can make uninvolved parents feel guilty. So we do not want family engagement to result in that. Inattentiveness to the parent's perspective. So we really have to pay attention to, what are the cultures that our children and our families are coming from, what things are important for them. Are there language barriers, different individualities of parents? I know so many families are becoming more and more different in today's times, and we just really need to be respectful of all of our families. So here are a couple of strategies that we are going to talk about. So we want to make sure that our parents are educated in how they can help our students be successful. So how we can create a favorable learning environment at home. So we want to talk to our parents about making sure that whenever they have the opportunity to really work on learning and school things at home, how they can really foster these skills that we're requesting them to do. We also want to talk about ways to track their child's progress. I know for a lot of our students who are new this year, their parents are not aware of how they can track their progress. So we want to make sure that they're getting those growth reports, that they know how to use Infinite Campus and different things like that in order to be able to see their child's progress. And so that way they can help their child as well. We want to encourage the child to develop positive study habits at home, and then create academic goals to which the families can really track at home as well. We also want to personalize parent involvement. This was a very interesting one for me. I know a lot of times we send home one newsletter, we send home, notes to the whole class, different things like that, which are awesome. But we also want to really individualize family engagement to make sure that we are working specifically on that family's needs. We also want to encourage open communication. I feel like our school does a fantastic job of having open communication. We all use Remind or Class Dojo in some sort of way, so we have like an instant messaging system with our parents. But there are a few parents that's a struggle for, that they don't sign up for Remind or Class Dojo and different things like that. So we just want to make sure that we get in touch with them somehow so that they know, these are the things that we're doing, this is how your child's doing, and just so they can be as involved as they can. So that is the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for listening and following along, and I hope this will be helpful for you to use family engagement within your classroom.